The Philippines, an archipelago of over 7,000 islands with a population exceeding 110 million, is strategically located in Southeast Asia, a natural crossroads for global trade. In 2023, the country's total trade value soared to $218.9 billion, accounting for about 60% of our GDP, according to the Philippine Statistics Authority, PSA. This figure highlights just how crucial trade is to our economic engine. Trade has shaped our history, from the Manila-Acapulco galleon trade centuries ago to today's bustling ports. In 2023, exports reached $88 billion, while imports hit nearly $130 billion. Over 10 million Filipinos, roughly 9% of the population, work in trade-related sectors, supporting more than 1.5 million businesses nationwide. Over the past decade, Philippine trade has grown at an average annual rate of 5%. Imports support jobs and industries abroad, while exports help Filipino farmers, manufacturers, and creators access new markets. In 2023, electronics made up 55% of our exports, valued at $48.4 billion. Many everyday items, phones, clothes, rice, chocolate, gadgets are imported. In 2023, machinery and transport equipment made up 22% of imports, mineral fuels 15%, and food products 10%. Trade gives us more choices, competitive prices, and higher quality goods. The Philippines exports bananas, $1.1 billion, pineapples, $400 million, coconuts, $1.7 billion, mangoes, furniture, handicrafts, and digital services. In 2023, agricultural exports alone brought in over $6 billion. Every export supports Filipino families and shares our culture worldwide. Trade connects us globally, drives our economy, and supports our future. With trade making up 60% of GDP and supporting over 10 million jobs, understanding and supporting trade is essential for the Philippines' continued growth and prosperity. In December 2024, Philippine exports reached $6.2 billion, a 4.5% increase from the previous month. Ports across the country were bustling as goods shipped out to over 100 destinations worldwide, underlining exports' crucial role in the economy. Electronics dominated exports, totaling $3.7 billion, nearly 60% of all shipments. Machinery and transport equipment followed at $420 million, making up almost 7%. The Philippines exported semiconductors, computer parts, and consumer electronics, all assembled by skilled workers to international standards. Semiconductors alone accounted for $2.5 billion, or 40% of total exports. Consumer electronics contributed $800 million, while computer parts added another $400 million. Buyers from Asia, Europe, and the Americas continued to rely on Philippine electronics. Agriculture also performed well. The Philippines exported $180 million in bananas, $95 million in pineapples, $60 million in coconut oil, and $40 million in other fruits, all grown and harvested by local farmers. Bananas and pineapples reached over 30 countries, with Japan, China, and South Korea as the top markets, accounting for more than 70% of fruit exports. These exports, over $6.2 billion in December, supported more than 1.5 million jobs and improved livelihoods for Filipino workers and farmers, highlighting the country's growing global impact. In December 2024, the Philippines imported goods worth $11.2 billion. Mineral fuels, including oil, topped the list at $2.1 billion, making up 19% of total imports. Electronic products came next at $1.8 billion, or 16%. Machinery and mechanical appliances followed with $1.7 billion, accounting for 15%. Other major imports included transport equipment at $900 million, and iron and steel at $700 million. These imports are vital for infrastructure, industry, and daily life in the Philippines. In December 2024, China was our largest trading partner, with total trade reaching $3.2 billion, making up 21.5% of the Philippines' total trade for the month. The United States followed with $2.5 billion, accounting for 16.8% of total trade, while Japan ranked third at $2.1 billion, or 14.1%. Rounding out the top five were South Korea with $1.3 billion, and Singapore at $1.1 billion, representing 8.7% and 7.4% of total trade respectively. Together, these 5 countries made up nearly 70% of the Philippines' total trade in December. Strengthening these partnerships is vital for our economic growth and a stable, prosperous future. As we enter 2025, Philippine trade is set for growth. The Department of Trade and Industry expects exports to reach $80 billion, with electronics and green technology leading the way. Our strategic location and skilled workforce position us to benefit from new trade routes and global industries. The government is targeting $12 billion in foreign investment and investing in logistics and digital infrastructure. These efforts are expected to boost exports, create jobs, and drive innovation. With strong policies and partnerships, the Philippines is on track for 6% to 7% GDP growth in 2025. The future of Philippine trade is bright. For more information, visit the PSA website or get in touch with us.